I don't drink a lot of soft drinks, but when I do, I choose Diet Pepsi, caffeine-free Diet Pepsi. How's that for a commercial? Is that a good commercial? I don't know about the music in the background. This is another one of my electronic vocalizer, not music pieces. I drink a lot of Diet Pepsi, caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, when I'm working on my not music. You might say that caffeine-free Diet Pepsi is a non-soft drink. I mean, it's soft, unless you drop the can on your toe. But other than that, it isn't much of anything. Oh, by the way, I heard just recently that the stuff that's in it, the sweetener stuff, whatever it's called, aspartame or whatever the heck it is, blah, 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 that it doesn't kill you. It doesn't drive you crazy. Aspartame, T-A-M-E, aspartame does not drive you crazy or kill you or whatever it's supposed to do. At least that's what my doctor told me. Or at least the doctor that I trust. Anyway, we're back here at Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Review. That was a brief commercial to introduce us to this next segment, which, as you know, I've taken off the Bo Diddley tribute fedora, and I've got on the Captain Kazoo Museum logo hat. You can buy these logo caps if you wish by going to Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum. Let me just turn this guy down a bit. If you go to Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum, scroll down to the cafe, Captain Kazoo's Boutique, Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum Boutique. You can get yourself a hat, or a coffee mug, or a tote bag, or a bunch of other stuff too. Anyway, all proceeds go to the program, so we can continue the program, so that we can buy stuff and do stuff and etc., etc., etc. Anyway, I'm going to have another sip of caffeine-free Diet Pepsi. The only thing it doesn't do, doesn't load you up with sugar, and it doesn't hype you up too because it's got no caffeine. I saw a thing on Current TV last night about caffeine. Hey, you guys watch Current TV? Let me hear it for Current TV. Hey, good. That's good. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Let me hear. What do you guys got to say about too much caffeine? Too much caffeine. You got to run. How about too much sugar? Okay. Too much sugar. Okay. Diet, low on sugar. It's got that aspartame in it, which, as far as I can tell, does not kill you. And there's no caffeine, so it doesn't hype you up. Or as some people say, make me alert and productive, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the story is that we're going to be doing a series of videos specifically focused on not music, some of the not music, because you guys are so interested in the vocalizers. And remember, I don't know where to get vocalizers. we're going to talk about some very, very interesting kazoo instruments. One of which, enormous amount of interest growing in the Zobo. The Zobo, instruments that were made in the late 1800s, perhaps early 1900s, that looked almost exactly like real musical instruments, made out of good solid tin, and this is called the Zobo brass band instrument. The concept being, and I think the concept was right on, that you want kids to get involved in music, and you want to make it as easy for them as possible. Now we all know that some kids are phenomenon, some kids are amazing. They sit down there, they just come out of the womb and they're playing the 1812 Overture or whatever. This is for people, kids, to get interested in music, and as they develop, their talent will develop or will not develop, but at least they'll have an interest in music and some knowledge of music. So the kazoo, the plain old kazoo, the one we love, the one which would be this guy right here, or simply, I use the horn kazoo. This guy is kind of dead. Remember that in the museum we don't try to repair any of the kazoos we have. We don't do that. We just leave them the way they are. So this guy is missing, as you can see, a valve button, valve plunger I should say, but they don't work and make any difference anyway. They're just going into a tube. But the Zobos, a number of different styles and sizes of Zobos, were made to simulate real musical instruments. So when the kid was given this and said, you're in a band and all you got to do is go toot, 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 hey, he was happy. He learned something about music and moved on in possibly establishing some rapport with himself and with his kids, with his family, etc. And it helped develop the child's not only his musical skills but his musical interest and his musical knowledge. This is not a Zobo. This is a custom-made kazoo. A custom-made kazoo. Another fabulous kazoo found only at Captain Kazoo's Kazoo Museum. This particular instrument is all precision made. All of the joints, all of the, I'm unscrewing this right now and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. The turret that the kazoo is in, the kazoo horn is in, right here, it's machine made. I'm going to set this down on the counter so you can see that. It's machine made, and the turret for the membrane is right there, is right here. Do you see the turret right there? That's the turret. And the little membrane is in there. This guy screws on his hair. Well, this is done. This is machine, and most kazoos are just folded and pressed together. Well, there's my watch on the wall. That's all the time we got for this segment. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep tuned in and keep on humming. I love you all. See you later. This is Captain Kazoo saying bye-bye, bye-bye. See you later.